There we go. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. So glad to see you. I am pretty excited about today's call. Hey, Miss Amanda. Emily, hi, guys. This is going to be a quick one. These are going to be our 15 to 20 minute ones. So I'll say a little bit of hello, hello, hello to people, and then we're going to get going. I'm going to give you maybe 30 seconds to get on so we can get this going on. I don't know how many people were on our pet one last night, but I did get everything uploaded there, so you'll be able to see all that on there. And today's class is all on NingXia Red, and we're going to discuss how you say it, what it's for, why you use it, how often should you use it, all the nitty-gritties, all that good stuff. How's the weather today? I don't know. I haven't been out there. It's still snowing because, you know what, winter had its chance and it needs to go away. I think we are in the middle of March and it needs to start being spring is my personal opinion, but yep, it's still a little bit of snow going on out there. I know that I had some people posting pictures of their beautiful sunny days down in Florida and they're trying to get me to come back, so I know they're kind of talking me into it. All right, guys, are you ready to get going? I am. I'm very excited about today. NingXia Red is one of the first products that I was ever introduced to. So I want to start with this first of all. Okay, so it is not ninja, cha-cha, right? It is not ninja. It's not little guys in red suits running around. It is not NingXia, sha. It is not that. It's NingXia, NingXia. All right, so everybody say it with me. NingXia Red. It's NingXia Red. Okay, so try practicing that. Truthfully, when I'm introducing people for the first time, you know what I say? I say it's the juice. Drink some juice, try some juice. It's going to be delicious because everybody says it wrong. But the proper pronunciation is NingXia Red. It comes from the Ningxia province in China. So it's cha, not sha, and not ja. All right, are we on the same page with that? So got that off my chest. It comes up a lot, right? So that's the first thing I want to say. The other thing I want to say is everything I teach you today, everything on the NingXia Red, I am looking at a PowerPoint as I do it. I've got my own notes right here, and the PowerPoint will be put on our Facebook page so you can turn around, not our Facebook page, it'll be put on our Young Living website. And you'll be able to go there and pull up the PowerPoint. The one that we're using today is kind of a merger of the one Young Living put out and then some excellent stuff that I have found through the years that I kind of threw on there. So they're on there for you. You can go and you can edit, change them, do whatever you want with them, make it work for you however you want to do it. And again, NingXia, like a ch. Everybody say it, NingXia Red. That's how it sounds, all right? So anyways, we're going to move on right now. So NingXia Red is this whole body nutrient infusion. This is feeding every single cell in your body. And what we're supposed to do, how God intended it, was we were supposed to eat a wide variety of fruits and vegetables. We were supposed to go out. We were supposed to work in the garden. We were supposed to harvest the food. We were supposed to eat that food right in the garden, right? You grabbed your green beans and you ate them right off it. The berries are fresh and you would pick the berries and you would eat them right off the bushes, right? That's what was supposed to happen. And when we do that, we get huge amounts of enzymes and vitamins and this great wide variety of minerals. But we don't live in that same world anymore. We are not living in the Garden of Eden, correct? So our diet, there's missing pieces, little puzzle pieces of things that we just don't get on a regular basis. And one of the reasons why I adore our NingXia Red is because it helps to fill in those missing puzzle pieces. No matter how kinky your digestive system is working, NingXia Red helps to just infuse your cells with energy. One of the reasons is this beautiful, amazing juice already has essential oils in it. So it helps with that absorption. So right in the mouth, we start being able to absorb those nutrients. So it's a powerhouse on its own, but think of it as a way to fill in the missing puzzle pieces. That's what supplements are. It's filling in the missing pieces that we just don't get in our diet anymore. So the NingXia Red that we're talking about, this is a bottle of it right here. This is our NingXia Red. It's a gorgeous container, beautiful bottle. They can be reused for lots of things. You'll notice it's glass. Really important to note that when you're working with something all natural, we want it to be glass, especially when there's essential oils in there, so it's not pulling toxins out of the plastic. So this is all glass. It is a delicious juice. All my people that love their NingXia Red and they drink it on a regular basis, give it a little love, telling people how delicious this is, because I think that's one of the reasons people are afraid to use it. Does some of our stuff taste a little bit like butt? Mineral essence, right? Great example of that. But our NingXia Red, this is delicious. Throw some hearts up there for how much you love the flavor of our NingXia Red. So you can get it in the bottle, and once you open it, it's real important to keep it refrigerated because it is juice. We want to keep it fresh. We want to keep it good. Then for those of you that travel, we travel a lot. So we use the single, right? And you can buy them in the Essential Rewards Auto Ship. Comes with a 30 pack of the singles, so you can carry them with you. They also work great for your kids, your grandkids. You throw them in the freezer, and then you cut the top off of it just like this, and they can eat it like one of those popsicles. You know that they all like those popsicle things, and it's already made, ready for them to go, full of nutrients. It's filling in their puzzle pieces. It is delicious. Your children, your grandchildren will love and adore this one. So those are some of the ways. It's a great way to start your day. Some of the things, like one of my favorites that you get out of NingXia Red is this amazing energy. You're going to get this boost, this energy, this clarity, this, you know, remembering where you left your car type thing. That's part of NingXia Red. It's already in there. So it's one of those you're going to love the flavor of. You're going to be able to use it a lot. NingXia Red helps to energize. It fortifies, it replenishes your body, your mind. It's got a great blend of NingXia Wolfberries. We're going to go over each of the juices that are in there so you'll know the reason why. It's a high vitamin rich supplement. It's got wolfberries. We're going to talk a little bit about more of those. It's high in antioxidants. It's high in phytonutrients. Again, overall, huge. Just remember this. This is the whole body. It's a nutrient infusion, and it starts getting into your cells right in the mouth. So when I tell my people, take your NingXia Red, pour an ounce of NingXia Red into an ounce of water and sip, swish, swallow. Sip, swish, swallow. And it's because we get so much absorption right in the mucosa lining of your mouth. So you're going to get that nutrient infusion just swallowing. And the beautiful thing about swishing means that even if your digestion is not where it needs to be today, right? Anybody in here know you're giving a little TLC to your digestion? This one's going to absorb right in the mouth itself. So it's a great way to get that boost. And the reason why, and I know I see a bunch of people, why do you mix it with water? Because you're going to get more bang for your buck. So if I take 2 ounces of my NingXia Red and I pour it into 2 ounces of water and I sip, swish, and swallow, so much absorption when I'm swishing, and I'm going to be able to do that for a longer period of time because it's mixed in with the water. The second reason is it helps to make it more alkaline. So it just takes some of that, you know, it is fruit. Fruit can be a little bit acidic. For some people, it burns their tongue because it's kind of warm if they've got a sensitive tongue, but you mix it with water and it dilutes that. Same thing for our little kids. Sometimes for our little kids, it's too strong straight by itself. Mix it with a little bit of water and it's going to take that away. So more bang for your buck. I've been known to take 6 ounces of this and put it into 32 ounces of water and sip that all day when I need that little bit of a boost, that little infusion going on. So that is your NingXia Red. And what are antioxidants? Because this NingXia Red is a massive water-soluble antioxidant. So we have, we've talked about our omega J's, and I talk about avocados all the time and how many antioxidants are in those, but those are fat-soluble antioxidants. NingXia Red is a water-soluble antioxidant, and an antioxidant is something that goes in and it gives the missing piece. So you have DNA, you have a cell over here, and that cell is missing a piece. It's just missing one little piece, and it's floating around looking for a piece. An antioxidant gives back the piece. So now it's whole. It has all the parts that it needs. And this is really important. We're going to talk a little bit more about this, but we need lots of antioxidants all day long. We're supposed to, God intended for us to get it in our food all day. Every time you ate, we were supposed to get little bits of different types of antioxidants throughout our day to be able to handle all the free radical damage that's going on. But our bodies, we just don't get it because our diet is not the same as it used to be. And we're affected by things like pollution and stress. Stress means that we need more antioxidants because stress causes free radical damage inside our body. Remember the missing pieces. Toxins cause that kind of damage. So when we're consuming foods or we're drinking a soda, right? That soda goes in and it doesn't just quench our thirst theoretically, but all of the leftover chemicals, all of the sugar that's in there, those all cause damage. Smoking causes damage. Alcohol causes damage. Life. Being out and about, being outside, you know, I talk about being outside in the sun all the time, right? But the sun can cause damage. But the plan is that our body would have the antioxidants to be able to repair itself. So that's the goal. That's how we want to do it. Think free radical damage. Think about an apple. When you start eating an apple and it's oh so delicious and it's good for you, and then you let it set and the apple starts turning brown, That's oxidation. That is that rusting that is happening, and that happens in our bodies too, because it doesn't have what it needs. Because again, our food is supposed to be full of what? Vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. It's supposed to be there. But we're not eating the premium diet we used to be able to eat. Not back in the olden days. Things have changed. So when you think oxidation, you can even think of a rusty old boat. Right? That's oxidation. That rust that you see on a boat when it's eating through it and it gets brown and then it ends up with holes. That's kind of what can happen inside our body. That is oxidation. It's a great way to be able to think about that. And in NingXia Red, we have a broad spectrum of antioxidants and phytonutrients. So you're not just getting one antioxidant or two or three, you're getting multiple. So it's filling those random puzzle pieces. And the antioxidants help with that optimal amount of health. It helps our body have the defense it's supposed to have. Okay, so where do we, as a country, we're just talking U.S. right now. I know I have a whole lot of people that aren't in the U.S., and you're probably pretty similar. But what item do you think is the highest antioxidant here in the United States? What thing? Where do you think we're getting it from? I'll tell you. Our highest antioxidant that we get here in the United States comes from coffee. Not kidding. Yes, coffee. We get antioxidant strength, 1,299 milligrams on average per day in coffee is the average amount of antioxidants we get. We get 294 from tea. The next one is bananas. So the first time you get to a fruit or a vegetable for antioxidants in the U.S., the highest one is bananas, and that's only 76 milligrams that we get. Then we have beans. They come in right behind bananas at 72, and then corn at 48. And please do not get me started, in my opinion, on corn and our health. So if our antioxidants aren't there and we're getting them from horrible sources like coffee, and the reason, we talk about coffee a lot, and I want to remind you, the reason isn't because a coffee bean, that's natural. A coffee bean is a natural substance. It's what they do with the coffee afterwards. It's the massive amount of pesticides that they're putting on those coffee beans, that they're grinding, they're putting that drinking. The reason why coffee can cause so many different problems. But in and of itself, coffee has an antioxidant power. Again, it's the highest source of antioxidants most of us are getting. So do you think maybe we need to add something? Oh, it's going so much harder now. You guys, it's supposed to be spring. Look at my window. Sorry. So you think we're supposed to be getting more antioxidants? Yes. The antioxidants are like the superhero of our cells. One of those antioxidants called superoxide dismutase. Superoxide dismutase. And this is a very powerful antioxidant and one that you find in high quantities in our wolfberries. So that NingXia Red is full of so many different things. Superoxide dismutase being one of them. It has got MSM. It's got our phenols in there. There's potassium, sodium, vitamin C, zinc, magnesium, manganese, zeaxanthin, lutein. So many good parts and pieces are all rolled up in here that you're going to see this huge change in your health and your wellness. It just helps to support that. It supports normal cellular function. Who needs some serious normal cellular function going on? Right? I want my cells to replicate day after day after day without having any mistakes. It's already in there. Let's see, what else does it have? Good overall. Your eyes. NingXia Red and your eyes and proper support for your healthy eyes. That's that lutein and zeaxanthin. I think we're talking about that one here in a few minutes because it's so important. But the wolfberry, which is the primary ingredient in our NingXia Red. The primary ingredient in here. And the reason why you'll see that at the bottom of your NingXia Red, it will get really thick. And that's why you have to shake it before you use it. It's the wolfberry. We take the NingXia wolfberry, which is where our wolfberry comes from, the NingXia province of China. So it's at the base of the Himalayan mountains, and every single spring you have salt that comes from the mountains, and all of these minerals, huge quantities, just saturate this fertile soil that's in there. And that's where our wolfberries are coming from. And we use the whole wolfberry. We use the seeds, we use the peel, we use the fruit. It's the whole thing. That's why it's a thicker type of a juice, because we literally take the whole thing and then we add other great juices to this. And there is every single essential amino acid is found in the wolfberry. So you're getting all of those amino acids, and amino acids are things that help to build muscle. Think your heart. Your heart is a muscle. Your muscles. Think everything that has to do with your tissue. Those are amino acids, and all 13 essential amino acids are found in that beautiful NingXia wolfberry that is in our NingXia juice. NingXia wolfberry juice, right? And you also get 13% protein by weight. So one of those berries, 13% of it is just protein. And that is the highest level of any other fruit out there. There's nothing higher in that. There's serious amounts of research showing how important that is in that. And one of the nutrients we talked about, zeaxanthin, good for the eyes, right? We talked about that. I'm only going to hit on like one or two of the main ones. And zeaxanthin in your wolfberry is really important. Zeaxanthin and lutein, they're two ones that build your eyes so that your eyes do what they're supposed to. And you can find zeaxanthin in things like oranges and tangerines. What else do we have? Spinach, egg yolk, red pepper. And to give you an idea, so red pepper is one of the highest vegetables full of zeaxanthin. And red pepper, it is 16 grams of zeaxanthin in a red pepper, which is really good, right? You can eat your red peppers and your orange peppers, but your wolfberries, have 278 grams of that same zeaxanthin in the wolfberry. And that's the thing we have in here with the seeds and the puree and all that good stuff. That's high. So when you think of NingXia Red, you can think of, oh my gosh, what's it going to do for my eyes? How supportive it is that? What nutrient? What else can you see happening because of zeaxanthin? And that's your vitamin A's when you think about that. It also has lutein, and it's in the right ratio, your zeaxanthin to lutein. So that's powerful, and it's already in there. You don't have to think about doing stuff with your eyes. It's in there. In addition to that, in our NingXia Red, we have 4 amazing essential oils. And those oils are tangerine, orange, yuzu, and lemon. And all 4 of these are very high in a constituent called limonene. And you can look up D-limonene, see what it does, why it's so important for our cells, why it's a great way to be able to get those. I keep telling you guys, eat your vitality oils, get those oils inside you, because there's amazing things that happen, different ways when we breathe them, when we apply them, and when we ingest them. And there's different trains of thought on essential oil. There's things that they do in Europe that's different from here. There's different countries that say, oh my gosh, don't eat the oils, different mindsets of how to do it. And then there's ones that say, oh, don't put them on your skin. And then there's ones that say, all you can do is breathe them. You know what? With Young Living, we do all 3. We've been able to incorporate that in the right ratios, and it does amazing things for your body. And they're already in there. You'll get to see some of this different things. So you can research and look up, what does citrus essential oils, what does it do for me? Why would I want that in my body? Why would I want that beautiful aroma? And why does it help the flavor and help the absorption and help it stay fresh? What are all those great reasons that it's already in there? Then we also have, in addition to the wolfberry puree that's in there, there's also blueberry, aronia, cherry, pomegranate, plum, and grape already in there. So that's the rest of this that we have inside here. And each of those on their own stand on their own. Each one, blueberry is a super fruit on its own. Aronia, the cherry that you have in there, pomegranate, each of those are high in antioxidants, and they each have a different vitamin profile. They each have different antioxidant profiles. Remember I said that broad range antioxidants we want? We want all kinds of different ones, because I don't know what you've been up against. I don't know what your toxic load is. I don't know what kind of, garbage you have in your environment. I don't even know what kind. Did you just paint your house? All of those things are different, and they affect different cells differently. And by giving that broad range, instead of relying on just one item, giving you a broad range gives your body the basic puzzle pieces so it can fill in its own needs. It knows what it needs, and I love that. And it's very, again, high in some amazing things that we just don't get on our regular food. And did you know? These are just some things you should know. So first of all, NingXia Red is kosher and halal approved. And I know for some people you go, oh, I have issues with that. Listen, it just means in the way that it's processed very clean. You don't have to worry about it touching anything else. And to me, that is exciting. We also have grape seed extract in there. And I want you to write that one down, and I want you to Google grape seed extract. And I want you to Google grape seed extract in your mind. You're going to see some exciting things. NingXia Red is one of those juices. It works on every single cell of your body. There's not a system that I go, oh, it's not for that. That won't help. No, this one is just supportive and loving to every single cell in your body. So type that one in for the brain itself. There's no high fructose corn syrup in here. There's no artificial sweeteners. There's nothing that's going to hurt you. In this NingXia Red, we have stevia extract. That's the only type of an additional sweetener that's in here, and it is healthy for you on its own. Like, there's research showing you that the stevia leaf and what it can do for the cells of your body all by itself. So even that is in here to do some great things for your body. In addition to that, what else do we have? The phytonutrients, supports energy. Let's see. let me give you the basics of what the website says, things that we're allowed to say this already does. So it's a whole body health and overall wellness, right, which is exciting on its own. It helps with normal eye health. We talked about one of the reasons why that would be. It helps normal cellular function. And I want you to hold on to that, because every cell in your body has a job. One of the things that NingXia Red does is to come along and help support them in their jobs. So they replicate, they duplicate, they do what they're supposed to do every single day, day in, day out, 365, 24 hours a day. That's part of that. It helps to support, it helps energy. Who in here would do this just to have good energy, right? To be able to wake up, do what you got to do, and be able to continue doing it over and over again. That's NingXia Red. And it's not energy with caffeine. There's no caffeine in there. There's nothing in there that boosts. There's no weird anything. This is just nutrients. That nutrient infusion that gives you that energy. You know, who in here, you try to work out and you go out there to do it and you go, and you watch other people work out, you put in your little effort and you go home. Start doing your NingXia Red. See what happens when you change that, when your cells are awake and they're going to partner with you in that. And also that oxidative stress, that's one of the things it does. Look up D-limonene. We already talked about that one and why it's so important. It's already in there. And that, my friends, is our amazing NingXia Red. And every single person should be drinking 2 to 6 ounces a day. Like I said, when I need a little extra, when I need a little boost, I have done my 6 to 32 ounces of NingXia Red in a day. There was a period of time where I had some stuff going on and I was doing a bottle a day. I just needed that boost. I needed to be able to focus. I needed my clarity, and that's what I chose to do. So you can't take too much. Like, it's not going to hurt you if you drink more of this. More importantly is making sure you do it on a regular basis. Every single day, give yourself the gift of drinking 2 to 4 ounces of NingXia Red. Do the same thing for your children, for your spouse, for everybody in the family. 2 ounces, 2 ounces. And you know what? If you don't like the flavor, which just doesn't happen, like I don't have a lot of people that go, ew, I don't like the flavor of that, I can't drink it. But if you don't, one of my favorite recipes, and we do this for like parties, is I will take 5 lemons and juice them. And then I take 6 to 8 ounces of NingXia Red, depending. And then you can even, if you want it to be pretty, you can cut up a bunch of different oranges and lemons and put it in there. And then you fill it with water, and then you sweeten to your taste. So if you want to use raw organic honey, or you want to do, not organic honey, raw area honey, or what are some of the great sweeteners? Stevia or a blue agave, any of those. And you sweeten it to your taste and mix it up. And it makes a delicious fruit punch. We call it NingXia Red lemonade. And we have this at birthday parties and everything. And everybody loves it. They adore it. But nobody has that sugar high and then that dip. They all just have that good constant energy, so you don't have 30 kids all fighting and bickering with each other. It tastes delicious. There's lots of different things you can do, and I will throw this out here just because I want to be an equal opportunity person, right? We have some groups in our team that love NingXia Red because they say when they mix it with an alcoholic beverage, it keeps them from getting a hangover. So that's from my heart to yours. If you're one of those drinkers, a little bit of a boost, it's just one of those things. It's just giving your body the extra parts and pieces you need. You'll see some differences in your skin just because it's so supportive into the skin itself. So that's kind of my throwdown on our NingXia Red. Remember, NingXia, X-I-A, it's cha. NingXia Red. It is not ninja like a karate chop. It is not NingXia. It's NingXia. Anyways, from my heart to yours, the PowerPoint will be on the website soon. Love you all, and I'm going to get on later today to tell you about the weight loss. I probably will do it in like half an hour, 45 minutes. Talk to you later. Bye.